Welcome to the channel where we profile some of the most interesting stories and people in sport, releasing a new video daily. In today's video we look into the death of Pakistan cricket coach Bob Woolmer, who was found dead in his hotel room the day after Pakistan crashed out of 2007 World Cup. Before we quickly move on to his death, it is worth mentioning Woolmer was an accomplished cricket player himself. He was born in Kanpur, India, and later moved to England with his family. He began his cricket career as a batsman for Kent County Cricket Club in 1968, and played for the team until 1984. Woolmer was known for his aggressive style of batting and was considered one of the better batsmen of his era. After retiring from playing, Woolmer became a coach and worked with several teams, including South Africa, Warwickshire, and Pakistan. He was known for his innovative coaching methods and was credited with helping to modernize the game of cricket. He was particularly influential in the development of video analysis and sports science in the game. He was a coach who was very much in demand on the world stage. It was in the midst of one of his most challenging coaching roles, however, where his life was tragically cut short. On the 18th of March 2007, the day after Pakistan lost to huge underdogs, Ireland, and 3 days before their final game of the tournament, Woolmer was found dead in his hotel room at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel in Kingston, Jamaica. On the 22nd of March, Jamaican police confirmed that an investigation had been launched because of the circumstances of Woolmer's death, based on a report by pathologist Cheshire that Woolmer had died of asphyxia via manual strangulation. Manual strangulation, also known as throttling, is a type of asphyxial death where the perpetrator uses his hand to encircle and compress the front and side of the neck. It is a common method of murder, most often encountered when the physical size and strength of the assailant exceeds that of the victim. Deputy Police Commissioner Mark Shields led the investigation into Woolmer's death. Shields mentioned the arrival of cricket's anti-corruption unit in Jamaica. He suggested journalists examine the odds for the Ireland game that had seen Woolmer's Pakistan lose sensationally. Pakistan had been huge favourites for their St. Patrick's Day Group D World Cup match at Sabina Park. Ireland, 8-1 underdogs, won by 3 wickets, having dismissed Pakistan for 132. At one stage, Pakistan was 66 for 5. After the game, Woolmer addressed the media for what would be his final time. Woolmer told reporters he would like to sleep on my future as a coach after Pakistan's shocking defeat. On the streets of Multan, in Zamam ul-Haq's home city, they were already burning effigies of him and chanting, "Death to Woolmer." The following day, with Pakistan out of the tournament, Woolmer was found dead in his hotel room. Woolmer's body was found on the Sunday morning in the bathroom of room 374, on the 12th floor of the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. He was lying naked on his back, his legs apart. There was blood in his mouth and vomit on the walls. Woolmer was in the process of writing a book about his time coaching the Pakistan cricket team. His room was directly opposite that of West Indian great Brian Lara. Jamaican police launched a murder investigation into his death immediately after the initial post-mortem, judging the death being caused by strangulation. The investigation did not rule out anything, but equally could not prove conclusively how or why he died. Poisoning was considered, as was the possibility that Woolmer had discovered corruption and he was murdered by either players or those involved in gambling. Former Pakistan fast bowler Sarfraz Nawaz on sensationally claimed that coach Bob Woolmer was murdered by gangsters because he was about to reveal details of alleged match fixing. Sarfraz, who works for the Pakistan Sports Ministry, alleged that while Saturday's World Cup loss to Ireland was genuine, last week's defeat by the West Indies was fixed and Woolmer had discovered details of the scam. He said, "I believe Woolmer found out about what went on in the West Indies and was about to reveal all." The findings of the pathologists, and of London police detectives who had visited Jamaica to assist with the investigation, were reported in the weeks leading up to the announcement, which was widely expected by the time it was made. They disagreed with the strangulation being the reason for his death, instead saying he died of natural causes. Reports suggested that Woolmer suffered from health problems including an enlarged heart and diabetes, which may have contributed to his death. On the 6th of November, coroner Patrick Murphy asked for further tests to be carried out on samples taken from Woolmer's body following discrepancies in the toxicology reports by forensic scientists from the Caribbean and the UK. After hearing 26 days of evidence, the jury at the inquest returned an open verdict, refusing to rule out the controversial strangulation theory put forward by Cheshire. In an interview with Fox News, former South African cricketer Clive Rice claimed that Woolmer was murdered by organised crime groups, saying, "These mafia betting syndicates do not stop at anything and they do not care who gets in their way." Former Australian captain Ian Chappell has also gone on record stating that he doubts that he died of natural causes, and speculated that Woolmer may have been about to reveal some misgivings. So what's your opinion? Do you think Woolmer died of natural causes, or was he murdered? If he was murdered, who do you think did it and why? For me, it is incredibly suspicious timing of his death. It is entirely possible that he discovered some sort of match fixing and then was killed to stop the story being released. Let me know in the comments what your theories are, and be sure to subscribe for an interesting biography every day.